Out the roots, he let the beats build, bitch. And we never switch. Even if I'm rich, I'll be broke like I'm Mitch. Niggas talking down, but that's headed in the wrong direction. But I knock that shit out like the boxing section. Cause they can't touch what they can't see. All I gotta do is be the same me. All I gotta do is keep it G. Always be the same me. While I'm solid, boy, they can't change me. No.
We live from the boxing section, you dusty ass niggas. What's going on, man? We live from the boxing section, man. What's going on, man? Listen, we got a very special guest in the building. Listen, if you look behind me on this side, you see those gloves. You see the speed bag. One man made this, and he makes just about everybody's outfits. He's the best boxing outfit maker out there, period. It's really not even that close at all. But he's a humble guy. I'm not gonna be humble for him. But my dog, man, Body Kit Custom, my boy Aaron is in the house tonight, man. Hey, what's up with you, man? How you doing?
What's going on, boss? What's going on, man? I'm good. Everything blessed, man. How you been?
I've been good, man. Listen, it's been a long time since we last got down. Let everybody know some of your newer clients and what you've been up to.
Okay, yeah, most definitely. So, see, now I get the naming some people, and then they hit me on the inbox like, bro, why you didn't say nothing about me? Oh Lord, okay. So, just recently, we had Shock Foster, and he won his world championship. Super happy to be involved in that. I've been doing him probably like past couple. I have his up and coming as well. Albert Bell, who's actually just recently start getting back active again. I'm super happy about that. Always Chris Colbert. Up until just a couple fights ago, I was always doing all of Jerry Anderson stuff. And once you get sponsored by Drake, man, it's a lot of different things going on. So I'm probably not getting my bid in as quick as I need to. So Everlast been doing it, but all of those epic walkouts y'all been seeing, what I'm saying, we're all intertwined together. Outside of that, oh Lord, man. So it's really crazy because a lot of times you'll see a lot of my guys fighting some of the bigger guys as well. Just recently, what's my guy out of Leatherwood fought my guy out of Cleveland. What's his name? They just fought on the last on that undercard of Canelo. So I got a lot of I do a lot of people who need something quick, but I got stuff custom. I can't even name everybody. I'm sure that I'm leaving out a million people. You know what I'm saying? But I try to make sure that everybody gets the same notoriety, because at the end of the day, I tell everybody, I don't care if you're a world champion or, you know what I'm saying, you just fighting in the back alley. This is the family. So I don't want to say one person is more important than the other person, you know what I'm saying? But I just, I don't know. I try to get everybody's names in there. I ain't gonna be able to remember everybody, I'm sure, but I just named a couple people. But yeah, all the top ranked guys usually. Troy Isley, Duke Reagan, he about to fight again. Most of the time, obviously Nico Ali. It's a lot of guys that I get a chance to do things for, and I'm just blessed really to be in the position I'm in. You know what I'm saying? Recently, the movie Lola 2 came out. I did all the outfits for Lola 2, all the things that, Clarissa Shields and all them wore. It was a lot of really simple outfits, but, they wore them throughout the movie. It was a blessing all within itself. So, yeah, man, just continuously moving, continuously making sure that the brand is built. And hopefully at some point, we be just as big as like a title boxing, but on like the custom side. I keep a lot of custom stuff that's not one of ones, but I have them in bulk. So, I have a lot of satin whip first stuff that you can't just go buy like you could just a regular pair of trunks somewhere else. They could come to me and be like, bro, I need something decent. So I got stuff already with the long fringe hanging and things of that nature. So I try to keep things, just in a place where people can grab something and they may have a TV spot and they don't look so plain. They can look somewhat decent. You feel me? And that's my whole goal is to kind of become just like one of the bigger companies, but to be able to scale it in a place where they have a lot of custom things, even though it's not one of ones, they still can have something you couldn't just go to some regular website and get. Somebody will have to make it. But for me, I got it already made, put your name on it, put some logo patches on it, ship it out within 5 to 7 business days. And I think one of the things that is most extraordinary to everybody is I've been able to have so many people under the umbrella and it's just myself doing it. And I think that's probably what's crazy because I've been a one man machine for so long. I do have a manufacturer who makes, a lot of the stuff on the back end that I keep. Like if somebody calls me and I just already have it. And but outside of that, all of the custom stuff is me. All of the is me. For a couple times I did have some people working with me. I feel like uh, those were the times that some of my guys got some things and they weren't as up to par as they need to. So when they say good help is hard to find. It really is hard to find. I do have a lady who does work with me. She does great things, but the more custom stuff, I try to put it in a couple people's hands, and it just didn't do what it needed to. And when guys are on TV, they can't just have a torn crotch, or they can't have a, what I'm saying, the nameplate. They can't have those things. So I got to try to keep it in my hands as much as possible because I don't want to see anything happen that shouldn't happen because my name is on it at the end of the day. And I need my guys to be comfortable in all of the things that they do.
Most definitely. I remember we talked our first interview was years ago, right?
Yeah.
And you used to always tell me about the leather. I haven't seen you do a lot of leather.
I
They
haven't.
finally listening. Because you used to tell them like, yo, the leather is heavy.
The leather is heavy.
Yeah, so I've been
Yeah.
seeing a lot of people. Haven't seen you do a lot of leather lately.
Yeah, it's been a lot more of the sequin material. Anything that hits hard and shines bright under the lights. Those are the things that are most sufficient. A lot of the things, a lot of the fabrics that I've been using as well lately. Anything that's super stretchy and it has a high shine to it. So for me, those things I can get out really quickly. People are really in love with the sequin that changes color. When you swipe it this way, it's like orange. You swipe it that way, it's black. You
Mhm.
know, people are always going to love fur. They just always are. People feel like it's heavy until they actually wear it. So once you see that it's not as heavy, it feels just as good or whatever. So I think that I've definitely transitioned over. And you're right. People definitely wanted a lot of leather, a lot of leather. I think some of my guys are only wearing those at this point when they feel like their opponent, they probably gonna get up and get out of there. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna get a leather outfit, they gonna look good. They keeping up with their brand, they keeping up with their name. And so, but outside of that, yeah, a lot of my guys, they've definitely switched away from the leather stuff. There are some very lightweight leathers that I've found now that I've been using and some things that look like leather, but they're not. So it just is what it is. Yeah, you're right. People definitely were wanting that stuff because they wanted because all they if you look at all Floyd's fights, that's all he ever wore. Red and white leather trunks, red and white gator. I mean, just gator outfits. I just said the red and white because that's the one that I think I mimicked the most. His Kodo fight. When he had that outfit. I'm making one of those now, matter of fact, but I'm making it in black and white. So I get a chance to mimic a lot of things. When they watched Javante, he was wearing a lot of things of that nature as well. So um, I get to mimic a lot of things, and I'm really happy about it. I am.
So, how many outfits do you think you pump out like a week?
A week. Okay, so I'm going to say on a Saturday, me myself, I'll probably pump out on the custom side anywhere from 8 to 10, and then on the pre-made side, I usually do like 3, 4, or 5. So it could be a good 15 outfits a week, and it's crazy because I don't get to post everything um, that everybody, because a lot of my guys like, well, don't post it yet, but then they won't fight for months, so you'll see something that I probably made 2 or 3 months ago,
Right.
and I just haven't been able to post it yet. And at the same time, I do have a whole bunch of people who they want their outfit, but they don't want, what I'm saying, the logo on it. They don't want, what I'm saying, for me to have that body kit logo on it, and that's cool. Like I don't have no problem with that. I just want, people to be part of the family. Uh, so it's a lot of stuff out there that you probably seen it and be like, man, look, I wonder if bruh did that. Like I might have did it, and I might not have caught it for real because it was on a local show. They never sent me pics. And
Yeah.
so I don't even get a chance to repost everything, even after they wear it, because I'm like, dang, you ain't even tell me you wore it, bro. And then I see it on somebody else's page or something random, like go give a shout out to my guy, like, dang, you fought. When was? Man, that was a month ago. You didn't even say nothing, so it's
Mm.
cool. I want to give them the notoriety. It ain't even really. It is. I do want to boost the brand, but I also want to give them the notoriety of being a fighter as well. I mean, because my guys and my girls, they work real hard. So it just kind of is what it is.
Yeah. Man, definitely. I think every week, every fight, somebody got something that you did on. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
It's
It's a
like,
weekly thing. It's a blessing. Yeah,
um, so being that you do all this stuff by yourself, right? And of course you got two kids, right?
I got
How
three. I got
three,
three.
three. I
Mhm.
know, I know. I always know about the two. I knew you had that. I thought you had two.
Nah, you good. You good.
Uh, how is it balancing doing? You still doing this daycare?
Oh, nah. See, and I was. You're right. I was running the daycare. But that's how long it's been. I'm
Yeah,
full time in
yeah.
this now. It's
Okay,
it completely trumped that. You know what I'm saying? I was running, yeah, a center for kids. I had 75 to 90 kids. You know what I'm saying? Teachers and all of that. And so I just kind of walked out of it. But if that's the question, I want to go ahead and answer it. I don't want to cut you off if I
no,
did.
no,
I
no. You
forgive you.
good? You good?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
I
okay.
was,
Forgive
I
me. Yeah.
was, because I was trying to figure out how you was able to balance all these all these outfits, doing
Yeah.
that, and having a family life. Like, you know what I'm saying? How are you able to compartmentalize everything?
Yeah, yeah. So what actually happened was, just to touch on that, 2 years ago, Body Kit trumped my actual job. You know what I'm saying? Me being a director of a child care center, it trumped it completely. I was at work. And I'm not gonna, I don't talk numbers ever, but the amount of money I was making at work, I began to make that within 3 to 4 outfits. You know what I'm saying? And so every 2 weeks I get this check, but I do 3 or 4 outfits, then I got this amount of money from the check. So it's like, yeah, it just trumped it completely. So what happened was, as I go over this, and I'm in between several different cities. I'm in Ohio. I have twins, and they live in Chicago. My girl, she lives in Charlotte. And at the end of the day, my big boy, who is funny because my big boy is the one who does all of the logos, all of the lettering for all of the outfits. He does all of it. And this is senior year in high school. In high school, he does all of them. So that's his job. Instead of him going out and working for McDonald's, working for, Chick-fil-A, something like that, he works with his dad. And when he's able to come home. He's actually he was heavy man, my God, I got the greatest older son probably, man, ever. He actually is a section leader of a band. He'll end up going to college for that. And so he'll do that. He'll come home, boom, and he'll work it out. I give him days to do stuff. Sometimes we get last minute orders, whatever. Unless I got to go over to the embroidery shop or something. Other than that, then he won't do it. But still, the logos and all that, he does all of those. So the balance actually becomes into a place where, first and foremost, um, Sundays I try to chill out. So me and him, we do stuff. He only comes with me on the weekend. He does live with his mom. Um, and so, man, I'm at all the, it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? I got to run to one state, You know what I'm saying? To go see if my little boy got a football game, and then my guy be like, man, we playing at a competition, and my little girl is the princess, so she wants all the time. And then I'll take off for a week and I'll shoot down to my other city. Man, it's just different. So for me, it's a lot of prayer. For me, it's a lot of God. It's a lot of abstaining from certain foods so I don't get sleepy all the time. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of us eat a lot of steak and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I got to kind of watch what I eat too, because honestly, I got to have a lot of energy in order for me to move and maneuver the way that I need to. But really big, more than anything, is God. You know what I'm saying? I'm prayed up like crazy. I do a lot of it. And so if anybody pay attention to my Instagram, every single last post says hard work and dedication, praise God for the gift. It's just a lot of praise that I got to do, man, for real. And that's it. That's really what it is.
So last time we talked, I still think it's the best one to this day. Static
Okay.
Shock. That Static Shock might be
Static Shock.
What do you think is the best one?
So here's the thing. Just recently I did Khalil Cole. Cole. He just fought. And I'm forgive me if I say my guy's name wrong. But I made like it's like a it's like a old school. It's funny because it's like an old school drunk steampunk boxer out. I can't think of what it is. Medieval, like a medieval outfit, whatever. But he had the ropes hanging. He had the, what I'm saying, like the old school, like, man. I can't even think of what the name of it is, man. I'm a loss for words.
I
But
wanna
I make stuff
I
all
wanna
the
post it,
time.
but it's the video though.
Huh?
I said I want to post it, but it's the video of it.
It's a video. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you got the video.
I got the
Oh,
picture.
I got
But
matter of fact, I got it. We gonna, yeah, we got it right. I'm gonna do it right now. We got it. Hold on. Hold on.
for sure.
Here you go, right here.
Yeah, that's probably one of my. I love that outfit as of recently. Yeah, yeah, I love that outfit as of recently. I mean, but a lot of the stuff that I get to do with the lights in it, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the stuff that I get to do when it comes down to a lot of the like stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Special fabric. My guy was able to. He wanted a Pac-Man outfit. We was able to put his logo on the board.
Yeah.
I don't have favorites anymore, man. I don't have favorites. I think everything is
Right.
one is just bigger than the other one. Yeah, they go one with the lights in it too.
That's
You know what I'm
hard.
saying?
That's hard.
Yeah. So just every time somebody comes up with a new thing, we go Bruce. Everybody love Bruce's outfits. Everybody love Bruce's
Yeah.
joints. You know what I'm saying?
You get me coming through.
So yeah, yeah. I think also, it's a lot of people that I really don't get to, they haven't been fighting as of lately. Maybe they've been hurt. And but I got almost all the top ranks ASAP, I feel like. I feel like I got almost all the top ranks ASAP. Yeah. And then whenever they fight somebody else, it's crazy because I end up making their outfits that they fight in. So I think the biggest blessing is being able to uh just being able to double up on the people that's in there.
Yeah. I think, man, you got damn near everybody at top. Anybody that's on the A side of top rank, you got them.
Yeah.
I remember when you first really started getting everybody. This is during the pandemic. The pandemic was good to us.
Yeah, I know.
But hey, besides like the family people and families dying and stuff like that, the pandemic was a great time for podcasting and because you was on TV every Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, every week. Yeah, like twice a week, and that was a crazy good time. I think what happened was because my prices are lower than the average outfit. I mean, most trunks you get, most people start off at trunks about 350 or so. People come to me, I started trunks, they're 200. And then when you add another fabric, like say you get satin, and then you want to add fur, that's just an extra $50. Your name comes on the waistband. plus the shipping, and $15 per sponsor patch. Outfits start at 400 when usually outfits start about $500 or $600. So
Yeah.
I think what happened was coming out of pandemic, people had a little money, and I also was just making stuff because when it was getting slow, I was just at home making stuff. Like I ain't got no orders. I can just keep sharp and keep stuff made or whatever. So when people was ready, I'm like, oh, you got this for 200. Like it was nothing. Like the prices that I was having stuff cool. And matter of fact, that was during the time where you got that speed bag. I was just at home making stuff. You know what I'm saying? I found, but and what's crazy is I really scrapped out. Uh, I really scrapped out somebody, one of my guys. He does interior. He does interior, and he was like, "Bruh, I got this seat, and then I got the rest of this stuff." Like this guy, he didn't finish, his order, and so he had even that Louis material, and I'm like, "Oh man, I could probably make something out of this." And then I went to one of my guys who makes gloves. He made a glove out of it, and then I made the speed bag and I made the hitting bag. Did you get both of them? I can't remember. Did you
All,
get the heavy bag and the speed bag?
all three.
Oh yeah, you got all three. He's got all three. So yeah, I was just playing with stuff, and you got everything, yeah. And so people was like, why would you sell that for that? I'm like, man, I got the stuff for free. One of my guys gave it to me, and then I just made. Matter of fact, we did it at we not auctioned it off. We did a where we were selling tickets, right? I can't remember, or did you buy yours?
Well, I bought mine. Listen,
Oh
what
no, no, no!
happened
You
was,
bought yours. Listen, listen.
yeah.
What happened was the second time around, I had a second pair of gloves, and I
Oh,
did, and I did that one with it. That's what it was. The second time you did yours, yeah. I sold that one. You're right. You're right. But
soon as, soon as you
yep.
posted, I said, "Yo,
I need it.
need that. I need that for the cave.
Yeah,
I need that,
yeah, yeah. Dope.
bro. Listen. I know you said I really want you. I really want you to do it again because I need to. I want.
I
I want
know.
there, bro. Man, listen.
I know, I know. It's a lot of people they've been really wanting more of those, but it was a really tedious process to do it. Now I could easily go to one of the people like a overseas person and do it, you know what I'm saying? But I like when stuff is comes out of my hands. Other than, it can't always come out of my hands. I do know that, but the more personal one of one things, I do try to have it in hand with me, and then me having to cut it up and do it is I get it's for nostalgia's sake, I really get just a personal gratification out of doing it myself. I could have somebody go do it, like I did with the gloves. I don't make gloves, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody else does that, but I was able to give him the stuff, and my guy, he made it. So I definitely could do something like that if the possibility comes up and I come up on like a lot of a whole bunch of fabrics and all of that. I definitely will do it. I definitely will. I definitely will.
And hold on one second. Do you think you'll ever have like? Do you ever think you would try to do like a factory?
I do. So that's the goal. And at the end of the day, so my whole thing is to be able to, man, I wish I could take Body Kit to Shark Tank. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could go with Shark Tank or something to take Body. I probably could, you feel me? And have somebody buy into it. And man, I need the resources or whatever. If I knew exactly where to go, or somebody that I could reach out to and they could, remanufacture things for me here in the States, I would love to do something like that. I'm sure that there are a bunch of places that do it, that does do it. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of places that do. At the same time, it's like I have to oversee it. I want to see the stuff before it goes. I don't want to just, whatever, because once something once something, and I've had my own mishaps. In all honesty, for real, I didn't go to a school or something to learn this. I learned how to sew on YouTube. And then years later, I started doing boxing stuff, and then after that, it's a learning process. I mean, I got it down pat. Some of the waistbands weren't, what I'm saying, as loose as they needed to be. I needed to learn more about putting more elastic in for the guys. Do you wear a winning cup? Do you not wear a winning cup? Things of that nature. I wasn't always asking the right things, but so I got to make, so because I have now learned that, I have to make sure, I guess, you just teach them up front, and maybe I won't have to oversee everything, but I would love to see the day-to-day operations and make sure that things are put out there, because like I said, I want to be like the way a title boxing is.
Yeah,
You look anywhere, anybody who needs anything, they go to title boxing, they get their stuff like that.
yeah,
And what I'm saying, anybody, all the amateurs, and that's what I'm gonna go into next. So if anybody's listening and they want to try to beat me to it, they can. I have a completely different angle I want to come at it, but I want to do amateurs next. I make amateur stuff every now and then, but I want to go ahead on and get it out there to where they can come to me like that, just like some of my pros do. I want to
Yeah.
be able to get into the amateur stuff, so I gotta. And it's really tricky because amateurs can only wear certain stuff, but I have an angle that I want to come out. So I am probably saying this ahead of time, but at the same time, that's going to be my next thing, just to try to get the what they call it, FOMO, try to get the hype going. And
Sure.
so I'm gonna go into amateur stuff next, and we're gonna rock it out all the way. I always got MMA people trying to holler at me. I always got that. I just don't do like the underwear type things. Like that you gotta have somebody to really know how to do that. I don't do that, but at the end of the day, I believe we'll expand. It's really only been going hard 3 years, going hard like 3 years. You know what I'm saying? I was playing with it for a year or so maybe, but going hard 3 years. Starting in I started in like 2019 or 2018, and then as of recently, that's when I've been seeing the for real progress of things. So don't remember when the last podcast was, but you got me. It,
That was 2020. That was
okay,
during
yeah,
the
yeah,
pandemic.
you got me like a year or two in, and it was crazy because it was going crazy then. I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
only 2 years in,
it was
and I
crazy.
had a bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? But it's always been the pricing. Some
Yeah.
people think, and you do pay
Quality,
for what you get.
don't forget about your quality though.
That's what
The
I'm
price
saying.
is
It's the
cool, but
prices. Yeah,
you got that quality though.
yeah. But I put quality with the pricing, and that's the thing because I think a lot of people. But for me, I can do an outfit in 3.5 hours. You feel me? Like I like on Sundays, I cut up outfits. I can grab it and do an outfit in 3.5 hours, and it's clean. You know what I'm saying? Double stitched, everything. You know what I'm saying? Boom. So I think at the end of the day, try to make sure that everything is on point for sure.
So it's my man Combo. He's the program director.
Man, I'm over here shaking my head. You said 3 hours in the outfit?
About 3.5 hours,
Nah,
I
man.
can finish it.
No way.
Yeah, from all the way from scratch. I already got it cut up so I can pull it in. I
Hmm.
make trunks. I talk to my girl all the time. You know what I'm saying? She be on the phone with me. Say we be on the phone an hour. She'll see me make a pair of trunks in an hour, and I'll be like, "Let me get off the phone because I gotta run the finisher machine." I'll take about 45 minutes finishing all the edges, then put it together again. Boom. Then we're talking
Okay.
again a few hours later. So it'll be about 3.5 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? I bust the outfit down
You,
and get them out.
you said something about going into the amateurs and doing their trunks, but US boxing, USA boxing, man, they have some regulations that make it so hard for other people outside of the
It
ones that's in the
is.
books. Like
It is.
it's sometimes it's easier just to go into a title book or a Reebok book or something like
It
that and
is.
get your equipment, or just go on USA Boxing
It
and
is.
get it from them. So
Yeah.
how when an amateur boxer comes to you, if he has an issue with like, and you already know, I don't know if you know, but a judge will
Yeah.
just have a stick up his butt and like, I got them trunks. Like, no, I'd afforded them in 4 times, but today these trunks ain't good. So do you
Yeah.
have any type of insurance or reassurance, like, hey, if you got your first fight in these trunks and
Yes.
there's an issue,
Yes.
okay,
First and foremost, I need to ask them, are they going to a national event or a club event?
yeah,
Club events, now club event, you
you get away
you
with
you
more.
notice they can wear the skirt styles,
Yep.
they can wear sequin, they can do all of that. So when I tell them they come to get a custom outfit, I ask them, is this for a club event or a national? I'm gonna let you know right now, you can only wear this type of outfit on
Okay, so
whatever
you're
events.
familiar.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
because
definitely know.
it gets really like,
It,
who uncle you got to know to get to be able to sell you some trunks, you know?
it is, yeah, yeah, it is. And
Because I remember my last pro fight, my last pair of trunks, dude. Like they first of all, I paid more than what you're saying that you charged.
I
The
know.
waistband was the cut was hanging out the waistband because they didn't add the extra fabric for it,
Right.
and you can see the threads coming out. So how did you handle that? Because you have to be able to. A lot of people don't understand that the trunks, if your trunks don't feel right,
Yeah,
it
you
can
can't
take away
move.
some of your mobility. It can
It
take
is.
away, and if it feels too heavy or too much hitting your leg, and
It
a lot of people
is.
do like the tassels, and if it's like it can kind of throw you off.
It
So how
is.
do you handle stuff like that?
Okay, so here's my thing, all right? Before somebody came to me, they was wearing a pair of trunks.
Uh huh.
Somehow, I will literally ask them, I send over a little diagram. and I'll be like, how long was the crotch on the last pair? How long was how long was the shorts? So then therefore, was the leg opening for the national average is 14, all
Yeah.
right? For anybody who is a size 38 or above, that means your leg is 15 inches, okay?
Yep. Yep.
The trunks are usually 17 inches long. If you're above 38 or above, then they're 18 inches or 19 inches if you're 44 or more. You feel me? So
Correct.
so I know all of the measurements. And so what happens is I ask my guys where, I ask them what it is that they want. Do you wear a regular length? Do you wear a Canelo style length? Or do you wear a Mike Tyson style length?
Yeah.
You feel me? So then therefore, I know all of their lengths. I know what it is. Like most every female wears a 14-inch long trunk. It don't matter how it goes.
Oh, wow.
Every female is 14 inches. It don't matter how it
'Cause
goes.
I
The shorter
remember,
ones,
I
yeah.
remember the Mike Tyson style length gave me more mobility,
Yeah.
right?
14 inches.
You was able
Yeah.
to get your legs, out and
Yup.
open,
Yup.
but it just is not what I wanted to wear, right? So
Right.
it's like
Yeah.
you got to give up mobility unless you do a high split,
Right.
which
So
that's more new. That's a newer thing now.
it
That
is. It
that
is.
deep split.
Yeah.
So that's what I was wondering when you said it. I'm like, it's some. I see you know your stuff, man. For
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
price, though, I don't believe it, man. For that price and that turnaround and a black
Yeah.
family-owned business,
Yeah.
man,
And
I
that's
tip
my
my
bigger
hat.
thing. Yeah, that's my bigger thing because in all honesty, let's move outside of boxing. Most uh, most black owned businesses, one of the things that we have to deal a lot with is customer service. All right. We have to deal a lot with customer service. We have to deal with a lot with the way that we take care of people. And I think what happens is because we are such a low lying situation where people try to take over and try to get over on us.
Yeah.
One of the things that I have to do is, for one, make sure people are already in line and I don't got to keep them in line. if
Mm-hmm.
they go to if they go over to my page, I'll be like, listen, there's a thing posted pinned to the top of my Instagram page. It says I need you to pay by this day and your shipping out day is this day. We don't got to go
Okay.
through all of that. So people be
You're
like,
doing
bro,
good business. Good
yeah, yeah.
business.
What's up with my outfit? What's up with my outfit? You can check in with me on Sundays. You can send me a text and I get back with you on Monday because Sunday is the day that I cut. And then I'll tell you during that week when it's gonna get shipped out usually.
Okay.
I do miss some texts. I do miss some texts sometimes, but at the end of the day, I'm usually very efficient with the way I reach back with people.
Well, with
But
that price, with that price, that means you're not doing patches. You're not putting on sponsors.
it's more. It's more.
So how much do you charge a sponsor? Like 75?
$15 per sponsor patch, but they're not embroidered patches. First off, okay?
Oh, that's just the ones you just aren't
Uh,
on.
no, well, no, they are leather screen printed patches. Okay, so
Okay.
yeah. So what happens is, I literally have a place. They make them in a set for me. They make them already on leather patches. They're cut out and they come to me. All right,
Okay.
but I also show my guys who need last minute patches how to do it. What a lot of people don't know is if if you go to a business right now, right, and you see in the window it's hanging up something at Subway. It's like a long banner hanging. It's a leather
Yeah.
banner, right?
Yeah.
People don't know that those are made at FedEx,
Yeah.
Kinko's, whatever, right? But what a lot of people don't know is, say you get a sponsor, say you fight in like 5 days, you already got your trunks, it ain't nothing you can do. I need this sponsor. The sponsor want to give you $500. I need this patch on.
You need a
You can
patch
go
on
to
there, right? Yeah. You want you give me
listen.
500? Yeah. Yeah.
So listen. So I show people how they can go to FedEx. It's called outdoor vinyl, which is leather. It's leather. They print it on leather. You cut it out and have somebody, Chinese person, whoever, sew it on. Usually people who got the cleaners. You know what I'm saying? So I give people game as well
Yeah.
to let them know exactly.
So I've
Maximize.
taken mine to the cleaners and it was $50. So you said
Yeah,
15. I paid $50 to get the sponsors put
yeah.
on. It's
Yeah, and that's
you talking
cool. So for me,
15.
but the thing is, for me, I work so fast that it's already cut out. I put it on there, and I just charge like $10 a patch. They make them like I can get a bulk set. I'm charging people 15 per patch, but I'm charging $10 to put it on, and it may only charge. I get a bunch of patches, 20, 30 patches, but really
Uh-huh.
after I even it out, it's $5 a patch. So I also don't upsell people as well. I make sure that my guys get their money's worth because
Okay.
everybody not making
No,
that
yeah, you
money.
yeah, you giving some deals, man. Because like I said, I've went to the let's just say the dry cleaners,
Yeah.
them people, and be like, hey, I need to get this put on this, and they're like $50. Come back in 2 days, and it's like, no, I got to fight tomorrow. Like, can you throw this on
I,
real quick?
I think they was overcharging you too, bro. For real, most dry cleaners don't charge that much for real for a patch. They usually don't charge that much. I think your people was overcharging you as well. Most of my guys who go to the dry cleaners, they pay $15 to $25 to get it put on.
No,
Most of my
like the
guys
last
do.
time I did that, it was like I needed it that that next day. Like it was no
Oh,
coming
okay.
back tomorrow. Like dog, I need it like basically now. I'm
Oh
trying to
yeah,
walk out with
yeah,
it.
yeah. And I also will tell my guys if you are say you already in Vegas and you fighting in 3 days, a sponsor hit you last minute and they be like, "Can I get?" So then my guy might hit me and be like, "Bro, what can I do? I want to get this extra money." I
Yeah,
tell him like, "Look, what you got to do is go get the double sided Velcro. You feel me? Put it on the back of the patch, put it on the back of your shorts. Boom, it's never gonna move."
I thought about that, but I was like, man, that's coming off. That's
It
coming
ain't not
off.
double sided. It's not. It's not. If you get a bigger one, if you get a bigger piece, and you also got to go get a what is it called? A gorilla glue type one. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and then you glue it
Yeah,
on it, and then
yeah.
okay.
So here's
So
my
you're
thing.
really okay. I got what you're saying.
You gonna get 15. Here go my thing. You gonna get your extra 250, $300, $400, but you can't take that patch off without messing up them shorts. But who
No,
cares?
I'm just about to say that
Because
them
they
shorts
gave
are
you
done. Them
it don't
shorts are
matter.
done. If you
Yeah,
take it
you go in
off,
there. Yeah, but they paid for them as well. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
By that. So at the end
yeah,
of the, I mean, and that's just. But peep this, WBC, you know what I'm saying, all the IBA, all of those patches. If you ever see the guys fighting them, they gave it to them backstage
yeah,
and then they just put it on, and you'll be seeing it flap. It'll be
yeah.
flapping. You feel me? It'll be flapping during the fight. But that's the way that they put it on. But they could have put it on a lot more secure. For real, they really could. But I show my guys how to do that as well. I also tell
Okay.
my guys if you just how to do other things, you know what I'm saying? Outside of that, because
What
if you
made
watch
you go
that,
into that though? Out of all things, seamstress.
yeah, yeah. So here's the thing. Uh, man, I always loved when I was in high school. Man, I just
Phone
always
call.
loved clothes. Always loved making clothes, doing the things of that nature. So what happened
Okay.
was I came up and I had a lot of party promoters. They wanted, if you know, like exclusive game down in Atlanta. He make a lot of the Gucci stuff, the Louis stuff, stuff like that, right? And so a lot of my guys wanted that. And then what happened was one day after making all of that type stuff for them, one of my guys was a boxer. He asked me, Jeff Kemp, his name is Jeff Kemp. He came to me and he was like, "Bro, can you make a boxing outfit?" I'm like, "Yeah, shoot. Some shorts without pockets and a jacket with no sleeves and no pockets. Yeah, I'll make that for you. You feel me?" And I learned that people was charging for the whole outfit like $500-600. That was back then. I think I did it for like $250, like something easy. I got the fabric for like $50. Somebody put the letters on for like 40 some dollars, and then maybe I pocketed $200 on something I made like that. It was quick. You know what I'm saying? Man, once I configured that you could as many people that was out there that needed it, man, I just started making it more and more. Now, when I first made it, I was making it like a pair of pants when I really should have been making it wider so that when a waistband comes in, it closes in so that they can get some, some length and some room in it. But I had to learn that, I did have to learn that. But over time we learned, and it expanded. So it is what it is. You feel me? What happened to my guy? He went out.
Yeah, I think
It's cool.
he had to go back to work.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. For sure. But nah, man, that's what made me get into it. It was just and I just feel like it was God as well, just stroke of somebody asking me something. And then I figured that the market needed this. A lot of people don't like me. A lot of people, I'm blocked by everybody. And that's just the nature of the business. I'm blocked by a lot of my competitors. And they not competing to me. I don't want to compete with them. I send people over. Uh, one of my OG is Double A Boxing. Double A Boxing is, what I'm saying, Angel, he's up there in New York. Like, he showed me certain things. And then when people come to me and they can't, and I don't got the time or the whatever to make it, I send them straight to him. They might stay with him. And that's cool, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, at least I put them in somebody's hands who's going to take care of them. You feel me? And that's my bigger thing. I want the best for people, honestly, and I don't want to upcharge or overcharge them for real. Because you got a guy who's paying for his opponent, paying for his medicals, paying for a slot fee. He didn't make no money, but he wanted to look good. So I'm in that little section where I can make them look good, but I ain't gonna, charge them a lot of money. And it just is what it is. And I also make sure that it's on point because I don't want it to mess up or something. I've did some things where I've let some other people do it and it wasn't the way it needed to be. Some letters wasn't the right way, and they may have came out like all type of stuff, But most of my guys, they reuse their outfits. I got guys who did they whole first part of their pro career, you know what I'm saying? 5-0, 6-0, and they used the same pair of shorts, and they just kept it moving. So it just is what it is. I gotta, man, I've been super blessed to be in that position of where I am, and I'm just happy, that things are openly moving the way it is, and other people can see it as well. So yeah, that's my thing.
Well, listen, I held you for 10 more minutes
We good.
than I was supposed to.
It's cool, boss.
But man, bro, it was good talking to you, bro. Again, man, congratulations on your success, man. You're doing your thing.
Definitely.
Hopefully, we can get that outfit done, man.
I was just about to say,
Praying.
when I get back to the city, I'm gonna look and see what's up. I know who she want to be, and we're gonna try to. I got her logos and stuff too because I was actually supposed to make her an outfit before. I didn't have the time. I was on my way out of town, and it's crazy because now she got all the belts. You feel me? But I mean, man, it's a blessing. It's a blessing to even be in the works of somebody calling me and asking me, "Hey, can you make something for me?" Man, I've missed a lot of opportunities, but even some of the people that I used to make outfits for, we didn't lose a bond. Openly still support all of those guys, even if I don't make their outfits. I post they about to fight. You feel me? Because they are family. Them is my guys. So, and I tell them, once you're in a family, you're always in a family. If something ever happened and you need me to make something, holla at me. And if you only need me to make one and you go back to your regular person, cool. It is what it is, man. I'm just happy and blessed to be in a position I am, man. I am no better than anybody that's out there. I don't feel like I feel like Body Kit is in the top 10, but it's only 10 or 12. You know what I'm saying? People who are the custom whatevers, you know what I'm saying? I know you here to go, here it go, here it go. I know you about to say something top five.
We're not gonna do that. Now, I got to hold you 3 more minutes. Now, hold on. We're not gonna do that. That's what we're not gonna do. I'm gonna just be honest with you. We're not doing that. Listen, Andre Rozier is my man, 100 grand pots and pans. Right?
Okay.
It's you and him. I mean, I'm just being honest. Like, there's a
Listen.
couple more people out there, but
There is.
when
Listen,
you think about outfits.
yeah. I think what I believe, and this is what I'm gonna say, the frequency that you are seeing is I'm up there with the frequency of outfits that being put out. I do believe I'm up there with the frequency, but in my own personal opinion, and I'm gonna be really open with this, who I feel like is the GOAT for real is fight is what is it called whatever the person who make like Shakur's and them and makes cinema outfits, which is a fight, I forgot, fight label. And then I do also feel like up under him is Rakanati, who make all the Charlos and them stuff. Super dope person, you know what I'm saying? Both of them, both ladies actually, you know what I'm saying? uh and a lot of people have sent me stuff that they couldn't get a hold of them and they needed a mimic, and I've done it, you know what I'm saying? But I also will also openly let them know that now Rozier, Double A, me, what's F4 Studios, I do believe we are all super dope. You know what I'm saying? Now Havoc, which is Havoc, right? Or is Havoc, right?
Yeah.
OG, you know what I'm saying? OG in the game. You always he forever. I got a thing when I talk to my girl, I'll be like, man, some people are forever. It's like I feel like Fabulous is forever. Lil Wayne is forever. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's certain people who in the game, they just forever. So certain him, he just forever. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple people, but I mean, when you think about the stuff that's getting done, you know what I'm saying?
Have
Like,
y'all linked up before? And chopped it
nah,
up?
nah, 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 nah. Nobody. The only now here's the thing. There has never been two people in the game that I feel like have linked up for an outfit outside of me doing stuff for like Everlast, and it's not. Yeah, but it's not verbatim. Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. What I do believe is dope is nobody, me and my guy over at, his name is Mike over at TSDK Custom, the person who does the shoes for everybody, the
Right.
person who's been doing everybody's shoes, all the Jared shoes, Wilder shoes. He did. Now listen, when Terrence fought Spence, he did both of their shoes. You feel me? He did like he a goon. He do everybody's stuff. You know what I'm saying? But now us two together are probably one of the we're like the dynamic duo. And when it comes to boxing, we definitely dynamic duo. And I even put a patch when I know somebody shoes getting made and I make their outfit, I put a body kit times TSDK patch on the back. I don't just put my patch. I put our patch on the shorts. Everybody's with it, you know. So I believe we're also doing something that people have not done. They may have a person, but they don't openly discuss that they're together.
Yeah.
We are family. Me and Mike, that's my guy. I really just taught him how to make a pair of trucks like a couple weeks ago. So he'll get into that too. But I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I just want the best for everybody. I want to make sure everybody is in a super blessed place. And I want to make sure that we get along. I know a lot of people do and don't like me, and that's cool. But I give my props to everybody. You feel me? And I just know I'm up and coming. They've been in the game for years doing work for people. Do I feel like I feel like I'm top 10. Y'all say top 10. I do feel like I'm top 10. Some people feel like I'm top 5, and other people may feel like, bro, that
I'm
I'm the one. You know what I'm saying?
gonna
So
tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this. You top 3. Your damn show ain't 3.
I
I'm gonna just
appreciate
be
you,
honest
bro.
with you. Like we ain't even talking about just the outfits. We talking about the concepts. We talking about the lights. I mean, bro, just that light, just the outfit with all the lights on it. Ain't nobody fucking with that, bro. I'm gonna just be honest with you. If you're not gonna do it, I'm a damn sure do it. Listen, there hasn't been a better outfit than that Static Shock. Nobody has made a
Yeah,
better outfit
that
than
Static Shock was.
period. Like they might have like they got some nice ones with some names on there. Like the shoe shirts, you got some nice ones. It's cool, but we talking about the details. You talking about the intricacy of these outfits that you make, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's second to none, bro. I
I
haven't seen
appreciate you,
a
bro.
better. We haven't. Nobody has seen. We've not seen a better outfit than that Static Shock outfit. We have not. It has not been a better outfit than that. Like we just being real. Like
I appreciate you, boss.
Javante Davis got some nice outfits. He got some good ones.
Yeah.
Andre Rozier does his outfits.
Yeah.
Great outfits. But we
Yeah.
talk about
He been getting sponsored by big boy names lately, though.
yeah. Because I mean the suit shirt is cool. He got the shoes. You know what I'm saying. But when you think about the outfits in its totality,
yeah,
dog, man, we can do this all day for real. Like if you think about it, even with Shushu just wearing that towel, if you look at his shorts. And then you look at that because the Coogee was.
Oh, the Coogee joint. I ain't gonna lie. I love. Hey, that was definitely. That was a big Papa joint. You know what I'm saying? That was a Notorious mixed with the New York joint. We did the Coogee. That was dope. I ain't gonna lie. That was one of my favorite. The simplicity of it, but because of what it was, he told me people been trying to buy them shorts ever since. They've been trying to buy the shorts.
I was trying to listen, because Troy Eyes my man and all that. I be trying to because when I'm getting ready, I'm getting ready to move in like some months. So I want to do with my man cave, but I want it to be like I really just want to make it like a boxing studio to where I just want to make it like a damn near almost like a I'm trying to do like a museum type of thing with all.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, that's dope.
I want to do like a museum with all the homies. Like so
you just need to have people donate because people will donate stuff as well. They'll donate it, believe it or not. If you just say it, people be like, "Oh, I got something I could." They just got them they don't care. They'll donate. They'll sign it. They'll send it to you. Believe me, you'll get so much off a donation, way more than what it is. You know what I'm saying? One of my guys, everybody sees Chris Cobra's outfits. I make all Chris Cobra's outfits. All of his outfits dope. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those guys who he he has a bunch of just nostalgia stuff. You know what I'm saying? From people give stuff to him. You know what I'm saying? People just give stuff to him. Some people like him, some people don't. I know, like he's very outspoken, and you're never going to be liked when you're outspoken. But he's my guy. So it's funny because if people just give stuff to him. And I just think about how when you are somebody, people just give you stuff. You are somebody, you know what I'm saying? People just give stuff to you. All you got to do is say it like, hey, I'm starting whatever, boom. They'll give it to you. They will. And I don't, it just is what it is. Some people have just been able to be in certain people's lives for so long that they'll just donate because they feel like it'll be, you know, on Front Street at some point. You doing a podcast, you have been and shouted them out or something. Um, people just they will if you ask them.
Yeah, definitely. Because I mean, because this year, I ain't gonna lie, this year been a trying year, bro.
Yeah,
This probably been one of the toughest years of my life, for real, for real. So
yeah,
I've been, it's been a struggle this year, bro. I'm still pushing, man, because at the end of the day, man, that light is at the end of the tunnel, and if
it
you don't
is.
keep going, you never get there. So I've
It
been
is. It
trying
is.
to grind, bro. So I was
It
supposed to go to
is.
Bell fight, I was supposed to go to Pop fight. So it was,
Man.
man, I missed so many fights this year, but next year though, I'm claiming it right now, bro. Next year
No,
is
yeah.
graduate.
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely. And plus, you're not that. Where are you located right now?
I'm in California, so
That's what I thought. Yeah, so you all them Vegas fights, all them whatevers, them be real, real, real. Them be decently close that you can drive. It's like what 3-4 hours from you or something like that. What is it?
well, I'm in Northern Cal, so it's like 11 hours.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
cool
yeah,
11 though. It's not one of these 11 hours. It's
yeah.
more.
Oh, straight, yeah. Yeah, that's like me trying to go to New York out of Ohio. It's usually like it gets pretty serious. I used to drive to New York on a I used to like to just drive. I used to drive to New York on a regular. So, that's how I met a lot of the guys as well. Going to New York, going to the gyms. I did a lot of leg work that a lot of other people didn't do. So they saw me growing, but they didn't know how I was growing. I did the leg work, like almost door to door salesman type joints. You feel me? And
Yeah,
so that's how I ended up with a lot of people. I hooked God definitely placed me with a lot of people. Boom, and I just hook up with a trainer. The trainer trains everybody. It just is what it is. So
yeah. No,
yeah,
that's a fact. We got my boy Viva La Mexico. Mexico, we heading out, man. I didn't held him. I held him for damn near 30 minutes more than what I was supposed to hold him for. So just you gotta say what's up,
if you
man.
got something to say, yeah, what's up?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I didn't even know. I just woke up, bro. Oh, I just woke up. Was like, my man's on. Let me just pull up real quick. I didn't even know you was doing an interview. So, my bad, bad timing
No,
on my
man,
behalf. But
this ain't even really an interview. This is just two homies really just talking and chopping it up. Really.
Yeah,
oh, you
yeah,
still
that's
gonna
the
do my
guy.
interview?
You said what?
You still gonna do my interview? You said you want to interview a 5-time, ex world champion such as myself, and I told you I do it for free on the house for you. So.
Hey man, it's love.
All right,
No,
well,
I'm gonna go get my hair cut anyway at a salon. So I'm gonna hit you back.
all right. I'm probably gonna live a little later, but I had to get him in because we haven't had we
For
talked, but
sure.
we haven't had like a real good conversation like this in a minute. So I had to get
Have
him
it.
on for sure. All right, man. Give
Okay.
me your final words and let everybody know where they can find you.
Okay, so listen, bodykitboxing.com, just like it sounds. It's a real simple website, but Instagram is where I mostly operate. So it is the Body Kit Customs, the Body Kit Customs, on Instagram. Um, that's gonna be the best place. You know what I'm saying? Info at bodykitboxing.com. Outside of that, yeah, man, I mean, I'm here too. I'm always looking for new people. You never have to ask, do I have room? Am I taking new clients? As long as you within the payment schedule and you are within the payment versus shipping out schedule, man, I'm always going to be able to, supply. But, you come late, that's the time that I can't really get with you. But other than that, man, I wish the best for you, my guy. Definitely you and the family, man. Big blessings and prayers over your household. And outside of that, man, just for the boxing community, all I want to say is I'm here to help and serve as much as I need to. And don't hit me up and be like, "Can I get a deal, y'all?" My price is low enough already.
All right.
It's not unless you're getting 2, 3 outfits, then we could cut something. You feel me? But other than that, listen, man, I'm lower than the national average. I'm still giving quality work. You can see my stuff on a lot of different people. And man, I'm here, so let me know and we can chop it up. I do personal calls too. You hit me up, I usually get you the number and we talk on the phone. That's how it is. And yeah, man, it's a blessing. I appreciate you bringing me on, my guy, most definitely.
Man, I appreciate you for coming on, and we'll talk for sure this week.
Always.
And bro, listen, man, I'm proud of you, dog. Like,
I appreciate it, man.
Listen, man, when I see the logo on TV, bro, I get excited. And sometimes our logos are on the same shorts.
Yeah. Most definitely.
So that's always a blessing, man. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. Please keep doing what you're doing, man.
Always.
Keep shining, man. Always. And we'll talk to you soon, man. In the words of the great philosopher Lil E, I want y'all to breathe air and live life. It's always a treat when players meet. Thank y'all for breaking bread with me, man. With that, we out. Peace.
All right, man. We'll talk soon. Peace.
For sure.